10 things you should know about dating a Scorpio man. Have you fallen in love with a Scorpio man, and are you wondering how to keep him? Are you eager to learn more about what he's like in love and relationships? Scorpios have actually made it to the number 1 spot on our list of zodiac signs that make the best boyfriends ranked from best to worst. So, if you want to gain some insight into this passionate and strong star sign, then keep watching. Scorpios in a nutshell. A water star sign ruled by Mars, Scorpios are fiercely loyal, passionate, and dedicated lovers. It's hard to find someone who's as devoted to their partner as a Scorpio. You've probably found yourself strangely and strongly attracted to a Scorpio man, and you're not alone. They're attractive, charismatic, intelligent, mysterious, loyal, sensible, and empathetic. What is he like in a relationship? The Scorpio man doesn't believe in messing about with the wrong women or playing games. When he dates, he wants to believe he's dating the one, and he becomes strongly attached to them and their life together. So keep watching. If you'd like to understand more about what he's like, here are the 10 things a Scorpio man wants in a relationship. 1. He wants passion. The Scorpio man is intense and passionate, and he actively seeks these strong emotions in his relationships. It probably feels like he can see into your soul and understand what you want on a deeper spiritual level. Once in love with someone, he's open and honest, but with a level of mystery, which is extremely attractive and seductive. He dives headfirst into relationships, but is almost always certain that it'll be a strong, long-term relationship full of passion. He chooses his partner wisely. Intimacy, cuddles, regular touch, and sex are all hugely important to him. He isn't one to share his lover with someone else. Make sure you always find time for passion in your relationship with him, or he'll grow a little distant and may feel like you don't understand him. 2. It feels like he can read your mind. Scorpio men have the special skill of tuning into their loved one, knowing almost exactly how they feel and why. They sense thoughts and feelings, and are hugely empathetic. If you love a Scorpio man and it feels like he can anticipate what you will say and do, it's probably because he can. Introverted and highly intelligent, he can notice details about you better than anyone else. Therefore, he can predict what you might like, want, and desire. Literally, any woman's dream. The Scorpio is part of the spider family. Have you heard of spidey senses? Well, he's definitely got 'em. One thing to be mindful of is that, if you're a little clueless about his needs and feelings, it can feel a little one-sided for him. Put in some extra effort into getting to know him, and spotting unique characteristics about him, the way he does for you. If it doesn't come all that natural to you, then simply ask. 3. He wants loyalty, and he'll demand it. A Scorpio man may get a little obsessive once he's in love with you. His high level of anxiety might make him question your love for him, so he'll probably be a little clingy. It's important to set clear boundaries early on in the relationship, and ensure that he still gives you the space that you need. If you want to be as close to him as he does to you, it's a win-win. You'll be inseparable. Make sure you show him your devotion and loyalty. And don't put him in situations which will amplify his anxiety or insecurities about you. Unfortunately, Scorpio men can be horribly jealous, often without any provocation from their partner. He's territorial, obsessed with his partner, and wants all their attention. As a result, he can become jealous of anything and everything: their partner's hobbies, friends, colleagues, how they choose to spend their free time. 4. He will analyze everything. This star sign is super logical, and at times it might feel like he is over-analyzing every situation. He has strong listening skills, and likes to find solutions to complicated problems, even if nobody asks him to do that. This has its pros and cons. He may end up focusing on an issue for a while, over-analyzing and fixating on it. Make sure you show him what's important to you, and teach him how to let go of things. Especially things that don't really matter. If you're feeling down, and just need a shoulder to cry on, tell him that's what you need. You don't need him to fix the issue for you, just to listen and be there. If you're discussing an issue together, and he is being extremely logical, remind him that it's okay to take emotions into consideration when making decisions. Not all issues will have logical explanations or solutions. Sometimes it's better to act with spontaneity, passion, and gut feelings. 5. He likes being in charge of everything. Scorpio men are born leaders. They like to feel like they're first, they're competitive and territorial. They like to excel in things that are important to them, whether it be school, work, or sports. While they don't necessarily need to be the center of attention, they like being liked. Scorpio men like following the rules and making the rules for others. Naturally, leaving very little space for their partner to lead in the relationship. Make sure you aren't stuck in his shadow. The other thing to bear in mind is to be careful with criticism and how you go about it. As a natural-born leader, the Scorpio man won't often seek advice. While he won't necessarily reject it, he might not take it into consideration. As someone who likes being in charge, he might not ask for help either. In fact, he will prefer to do things himself and not involve others, unless he is really struggling on his own. Show him that he can trust you, and that it's okay if you help him. 6. He can be emotionally distant. As someone with an obsessive personality, the Scorpio man can easily get caught up in his various interests and activities. As a result, he may appear unavailable, cool, or distant. Make sure you give him the space he needs, but also ask for his undivided attention when it's important. If he's passionate about a hobby or his job, let him know you are happy for him to have his time. However, if he's being emotionally distant and hyper-focused on something all the time, remind him of the passionate and beautiful woman he's got close by. Remind him that it's okay to switch off from what he's doing. That's especially important when he feels so invested in a task that he forgets about anything else. 7. He's fiercely independent and sometimes dominant. One thing that's certain is that a Scorpio man will love you with all his heart. But if he isn't in love with you yet, or it's just the beginning of the relationship, it may be because he's independent and his head is focused on a lot of things that are important to him. Scorpios hate the idea of someone else taking care of them or telling them how to do things. A big turnoff at the start of the relationship is being clingy, which is a sure way to put him off. He doesn't want to be controlled by anyone, and he values people who are also independent. You can also expect him to be sexually dominant. He doesn't like being dominated, but he'll love if you initiate things. 8. He'll want to take care of you. A Scorpio man thinks and acts like a caretaker. He wants to be there for you, fix things for you, and offer you support when you may need it. Scorpios are also really protective of those they love, and he won't allow anyone to disrespect you. If it makes you uncomfortable, set some boundaries with him. Also, be careful. Scorpio men may easily fight with someone to protect your honor. 9. He remembers everything. Your Scorpio man may have the memory of an elephant, which can be great when it comes to anniversaries, birthdays, and other important occasions. But not when you want him to forget something bad that you said or did. It can really make things harder when he just won't let things go. Remind him that a loving relationship isn't about constantly reminding the other person of the bad, and to try focusing more on moving forward. 10. He's great with money. A definite benefit for a long-term relationship with a Scorpio man is that he's great with money, including saving, investing, and planning. He knows the value of money and hard work, and isn't one to waste his hard-earned cash on silly things. But he's also generous and likes to indulge occasionally on food, activities, travel, and the fine things in life that bring him joy. He naturally wants to be with someone who appreciates money and isn't wasteful, but who doesn't expect him to pay for every little thing she wants. Scorpios value respect and equality, and feeling used just won't cut it. Overall, Scorpio men are great lovers, protectors, and fierce friends. He will die for you, or at least make you feel like he's capable of anything, just because he loves you. It's easy to fall in love with a Scorpio man. They radiate passion, intensity, and wisdom, making them really attractive to everyone around them.